dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
And the illusion has been dispelled.
There you go.
Victory achieved.
So, it's not actually an infinite corridor. There's a back to it, and you can eventually back him up against a wall.
Okay.
But you've got to keep hoofing it. And the approach is interesting, because, like, you sprinted it. You took your time with it, just kind of dodging slowly, but, like, you can, like, hoof it and do a full-on sprint and dodge lasers at the last second and then get your swing in.
Yeah. At some point, I tried to strafe one, and it was so tight. The big one, I was like, nope, I'm not going to take a chance on that.
Check out the Soul of Gwendolyn.
Yeah. Can I go back up?
You're fine. You're completely fine right now.
Soul of Gwendolyn. Dark Moon Gwendolyn, god of the dark sun and guardian of deserted Anor Londo. Guardian of deserted Anor Londo.
Yep.
Special beings have special souls. Use the soul of Gwyn's lastborn to acquire a huge amount of souls or to create a unique weapon.
So Gwyn's lastborn is a he.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's a bit of lore pertaining to moons being signs of the feminine in this world. So it's like he was raised as a daughter based on him having the moon as his sign.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the last god in Anor Londo.
And
that room's not empty, by the way.
Oh, okay. I was going to go back to the bonfire and then come back down here.
You're completely safe.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like... Yeah, Gwendolyn in French is usually feminine name.
Exactly.
Yeah, so...
And I think that's part intentional.
Yeah.
Based on the... what's said.
Got a Bridget situation over here.
A little bit.
Curses? Stop laughing. Stop. Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, that's new.
It's empty.
Wait, is it a trap? No? Okay.
Nope. It's literally empty.
Okay.
For some reason, there's an empty chest. A lot of people have speculated why. Because this one's not empty.
Brass set.
So, people who don't know what they're talking about will say that you gotta go kill her to get her set.
Okay.
And fortunately, those people don't know what they're talking about because you can just get it right here.
Did I miss? Okay. A
Hell
miracle.
Yeah.
Sunlight blade.
Check your shit out.
Okay. So, what about this set? What's the name again?
You wanna go
Brass armor.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say helmet down, but that's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Armor of the Dark Moon Nightess, Firekeeper of Anor Londo. I see. Okay. After becoming undead, she visited the Dark Sun Gwendolyn at the Mausoleum of the Spiral Depths, became a Blade of the Dark Moon, and assumed a flame-keeping duty. She received this armor, which hides her hideous form and helps her hunt the guilty.
So apparently things were not so great under the armor, but I don't care. You're a badass.
She looks cool.
She knew and she served the Covenant, doing her job willingly. Put the armor on and check it out.
Brass, 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 brass. Okay. Brass.
She was simping. You were simping for Guinevere. She was simping for Gwendolyn. Those little tentacle legs and the pretty voice and a very pretty face and hair. The helmet might have a different description. Always check the pieces to make sure.
Yeah, it seems to be the same.
Yes. Okay. There you go. This is my favorite set. I goddamn just fucking adore everything about its shape and cut and color and clarity. Basically what I do is I put on Havel's gauntlets and Havel's leggings, and then I keep that helmet in that body, and that combo is what I do.
Let me go in the sunlight. Yeah, well, moonlight.
You're not going to get a good look until you're out of this entire zone. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
You're staying dark forever. And you know what else that means? It means the farm is no longer available.
That's true.
The farm is gone. So you need to find other farms. Which there are others. You know who sticks around though? The Painted World and its guardians. Because they're here for a completely different reason.
Okay, yeah.
They're doing a job regardless of whatever's happening in the city.
Interesting. Okay, so what was I wearing at this point?
Baby hat and whatchamacallit? Havel's hands and legs.
Yes, and the Silver Knight armor.
Silver body.
Gauntlets.
Yeah.
Legs.
And like, even though there's better stats, I basically, at the point I got that set, her set, and I'm like, I'm done.
It was the best.
Cosplaying. This is my set now. I then went and upgraded it all to +5.
Ah, okay.
Because I made the decision, I am not changing my clothes with this set, you know? Like, there will be points where I'm like, oh, I want some fire resistance, so I'll do a little thing or here or there, but like, I locked in my identity and just went and spent the upgrade material at the point that I knew I liked that, you know?
Okay.
So there you go.
Now
you've seen and done it.
Shit. Darkness. Was the darkness in my soul all along?
You could have hid from it.
It's okay, that will always be the memories.
You were supposed to fill her dark soul with light. And
4.7 KOA or so.
If you would like one final... Go ahead. If you'd like one final little, shall we say, resolution.
Okay.
Look at your rings one more time. And check out the Ring of the Sun Princess, specifically.
Those who enter a covenant with Guinevere. So I got that from the illusion. Daughter of Lord Gwyn and the Princess of Sunlight. She left Alor Londo along with many other deities and became wife to flame god Flan. So that means, in retrospect, that Gwendolyn created the image after Guinevere left.
Exactly. The real Guinevere went out there somewhere. That was not her. So technically, they're still out there. You can't appreciate them, but they're out there.
Okay. That's a good thing.
just a little
good thing.
You know?
Okay. That's good. They live on.
They live on.
For now.
For now.
I thought that was weird that it said left, because I thought it meant like they left and then they came back or something.
Yeah, exactly. But no, the rings are telling you the truth the whole time.
Okay.
What you see is lies. is all there is. And
lie to me, baby.
they all left. Even Gwyn is not there. They're all gone. That's not the tomb. It's empty. The only thing left is the third son. And he took it on himself to create the illusion and lead people down that illusion for his ends, or at least to the ends that they state directly, which is, hey man, here's the Lord vessel, go get it, and become father's successor.
What about so I guess the sun and the atmosphere and the nights and everything was also part?
Everything.
That's a pretty powerful illusion.
The city of the gods is abandoned, empty, dark, desolate, and dead.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna keep it alive.
I'm gonna keep it alive, and I'm gonna chill out down here. Don't worry about me. Hey, you guys do your big quests. Go solve your adventures. Big heroes, go do it.
Real strong.
Go do it. You also picked up a miracle.
And it was Sunlight Blade.
And when I say everything, I mean everything. So, even things like Ornstein and Smoke are questionable in how real that encounter was.
Felt real to me.
Those are real badasses that have a real place in history, and it certainly felt real on your ass. But that's all up in the air.
No. Okay. No, wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Sunlight Blade. Miracle wielded by Lord Gwyn's firstborn. Boosts right weapon with rays of sun. The power of sunlight, manifested as lightning, is very effective against dragons. When the eldest son was stripped of his deific status, he left this on his father's coffin, perhaps as a final farewell.
So, yeah, the one who shall not be named, the one we don't talk about, had a pretty badass powerful spell that you can use to cast on your weapons, and it creates Sunlight Blade. It's a miracle. It requires faith, and very effective against dragons. If you go further into the Gwendolyn Covenant, you get rewarded with the Dark Moon Blade, which is a spell you can cast on your blade like that one, but with the power of the moon instead. Exactly.
Okay.
And they're both weapon buffs, and that one relies on intelligence instead. And, or no, wait, hold on. No, I'm sorry. That's a lie. I think I fucked that up. But it's a different variation of casting magic on your weapon. And the stronger the further you are in the Covenant, the stronger that specific spell does damage. And yes, it does magic damage, but it's still faith-based. That's what I made a mistake on.
Okay, yeah, magic damage, but faith-based. So if you're a faith dude and you need magic,
you use that, which is, so I had that for a bit too. Exactly. And so there's different theories, but like the chest you saw, like that's the fake tomb of Gwyn.
Yeah.
And technically the firstborn left that there as a like, all right, I'm out, but I'm going to leave this as a parting gift, a farewell. So the interpretation, or the thought could be that like on the other side, there was the Dark Moon Night Test set.
Yeah.
Maybe the empty chest over there had a second Dark Moon Night Test set, but that's where, but she's upstairs wearing it. So some people were saying like, oh, like maybe that's what it was, is that there's two of them and then she took one and that's what it is. But no way to know. All we know is that chest was empty.
Yeah.
So, you did it.
All right. Wow. So from here, I can return to Firelink because I have it on.
You can return to Firelink.
There are new people there, for sure.
There's definitely... You didn't speak to Logan since you freed him.
Yeah, hold that. Hold that, no Logan.
And you also haven't talked to, I think, Patches.
Ugh. Well, shall we go to Firelink? I think I'm gonna go there.
There's a couple of things going on, for sure.
It's been a while.
Though just because you can warp somewhere doesn't mean you can sit there.
Yeah, that's true.
Warping and sitting are two separate mechanics.
Absolutely. So many friends to talk to. Onion, old lad, old hat, and douchebag.
Oh yeah, so he's waiting here now too.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gate, the old fortress. Was that your doing?
It absolutely was. Well, I mean, I rang both bells, right? So that was technically my doing, right? I didn't pull them up, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's he wants to know if you, if that was your doing.
yes.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Miracle, emit force.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Well, he's a pretty good sport about it.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries.
All right.
Venturing is my life.
It's been
I'm
said.
prepared for the worst.
Well, I'm glad you're doing okay.
He's jolly.
With this nice deflecting shield. And
Parrying-
deflecting freaking...
Parrying armor.
Yeah.
Don't get your sword caught in its its fangs.
All right. Is somebody down?
They could be if you'd like.
Maybe not that far down.
Maybe not that far down,
So let's go back up.
or not.
What? Were you thinking of something?
Dead.
Well, I remember she's gone. I can examine it again. I can return the Firekeeper soul? I did not think about that. I don't think I would have thought about doing that. She's back.
You hear that sound?
Twinkling.
No.
Okay.
No. It's the sound of the bonfire.
Oh my god. Okay. Demon Soul Twinkling. It sounds similar.
No.
Thank you.
Done.
I am Anastacia of Astora.
Do it with me.
Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But
Astute observation.
I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend.
She resurrected back to life, including the tongue that was cut out.
Resurrection. You know what they say.
Forgive me. I am impure. My tongue never intended for restoration.
You are pure.
And her legs.
Please, if you have any heart, leave me be. I wish not to speak.
So her dress had bloodstains on it,
Yeah.
implying that besides her tongue being cut out, that she also wasn't to move. and now she's back to being restored. But is that what she wants?
Forgive me. I am impure. My tongue never intended for restoration. Please, if you have any heart, leave me be.
You're worth it,
I wish not to speak.
and you are accepted.
There's your firekeeper. And there's your bonfire.
So good. So if I had used it, I would have lost it.
Correct. A mistake that I made.
Oh yeah, what did you do with it?
Accidentally consumed it.
Accidentally.
Yep.
Accidentally. You needed souls and you're like, or something.
No.
What did you do?
Upgraded my flask.
Oh, because you were like, might as well.
And I completely I forgot about that part of it and made that mistake and had to do some fucky wucky. Because you can lose Firelink forever if you pop it. And the thing about those souls especially is that they're all listed as Firekeeper souls, and they all have the same name but different unique descriptions for some of them, and you can't just use any particular one to return her to her.
You need that
It's
particular
specifically that one.
one. That's so sick.
Yep. So yeah, you don't want to make that mistake. Good job. She's back, and she doesn't seem to be too thrilled about it.
That's cool. She's alive. Hey, one right next to the other. What you gotta say? What you gotta say? I brought your boy back.
Oh, hello again.
Hello.
I was waiting to tell you. Master Logan has returned, and he tells me that he has you to thank. Well, we are both in your debt now. Thank you, sincerely.
You're welcome.
He's just over there. Go along and have a chat.
How big is that
Oh,
fucking
hello.
hat?
I appreciate the attention, but you really should speak to Master Logan. That will certainly do you more good.
Bro, why are you still talking to me?
Have you spoken to Master Logan?
No, really.
He's an accomplished scholar. The arts of sorcery would never have come this
He's
far without his
right there.
contributions. He has the nerve to go
Right
risking
there.
life and limb. What a
Hitch.jpg.
stubborn old fellow. Have you spoken to Master?
Okay, he
I
said it all.
mean-
He said it all.
You want to talk about your fucking brown-nosing, fucking honor roll student.
Okay,
Yeah.
Goodbye then. Do stay safe.
I will.
You can imagine if you to give this guy nothing to sell you, what he's off to. You know? He's got to find that butt.
Hello, big hat.
There you are. I was expecting you. As promised, I will share my sorceries.
Oh, nothing to say. All right. What do you have? Straight to business.
So, I was too dumb for him to even talk to me.
Ah. Okay.
I had enough intelligence to get past the student, but Logan's like, oh, you're cute.
You're a bit dim, aren't you?
Well, thanks for saving me anyway. Have a good day. And like, that was it. So you gotta pass the threshold even.
Dumbass.
I don't mind. I grab lightning from the sky and throw it, and whatever hits it dies.
Yeah, but you know, you always have like these really dumb people who are geniuses in some fields, you know? Like, just like, oh, look at that, you can do that! You know, that's good on you, village fool.
I made my choice. I'm happy with it.
Alright, I'm gonna stop talking shit now.
You want a PvP?
Damn! Yo!
My soul level versus yours? You want to hit load game and see my fucking see my build, bro?
Never
I too will
mind.
leave soon. Undead or no, I shan't stay here for
Okay. I just want to
You have
see
great
what
potential.
student has
Don't go and die over nothing.
and what they share.
Oh, hello. That will...
Yeah, okay, shut up. So, Heavy Soul Arrow is what he still has. And the last time I bought
Goodbye.
Great Heavy
Do
Soul
stay
Arrow.
safe.
The first one I got was Great
Hello
Heavy
there.
Soul Arrow, or
You really are very
You bought Great Heavy Soul Arrow.
okay,
and
so
then it was
he
too slow
also
for your
has
liking.
it.
invigorating.
Yeah.
So he also has it, and I bought this, which is the one I have.
You can see what you held.
Oh, I have this one.
Held is what you have.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I didn't get the Heavy Soul Arrow.
Yeah. There's a reason why my excitement over Lightning Spear is very high, and some would argue it's possibly one of the best things you can cast in the game,
Damn.
because
Okay.
you just fucking the dragon's like, hey, what's going on over? Oh fuck!
My back.
Fuck! Ah shit! Fuck up! Fuck!
All right. So, this I didn't want. I wanted this, and this was cool.
You can get whatever you like.
And then there's Homing Soul Mass. 18 intelligence required. Sorcery developed by Big Hat Logan. Fire Homing Soul Mass. Life originates in the soul. No wonder a soul mass draws toward it. This sorcery is a window into Seeker Logan's method. Is that what Gwendolyn was using on me? The multi...
Effectively, because the thing about like Gwendolyn in that you notice is that like he's got miracle and he's faithy in his birthright,
yeah.
but his shit is magic.
Yeah, it was blue.
Yeah. So he's kind of basically like someone who tends and leans towards magic results, even if it's faith-based, you know? Whereas the stuff you see from the unknown, the sun, the one we don't talk about, is all just like pure miracle, pure faith, in the traditional sense. And you know, like, fun thing about that too, actually, as we while we're on the topic, is getting rid of his statues is a pretty, you know, decisive way to hide somebody. But you can also, if there's no time for that, just smash the statue to pieces.
Wow.
Kind of like that broken statue that you saw at the beginning of the game where Solaire was standing around.
Yeah.
So basically the idea being, it's like, hey,
Hello there,
that's a
very
cool
well.
guy, but that statue's broken to pieces because we don't talk about him anymore.
Okay. Done with him. Soul Spear, 40k, 4 uses, 36 intelligence needed. Sorcery developed by Big Hat Logan, fire-piercing Soul Spear. Oh.
He's got some good shit.
A symbol of Logan's strength, the Soul Spear is referenced repeatedly in the legends and is said to be on par with Lord Gwyn's lightning.
This is the dude you want to talk to make use of your intelligence.
Okay, and I'm at 27 right now. Ooh, okay. Well, I'll say out loud, because of the Great Heavy Soul Arrow and how I didn't like it, I'm afraid of this being like, will it be as good or better than my Great Chaos Fireball? For
It
example,
is,
you know?
it's a pretty cool spell.
It's a cool spell.
It's a pretty cool spell, but you have to commit a lot to it, admittedly. You're enjoying the fuck out of your Great Chaos Fireball, admittedly. But yeah, that is more of a direct fucking laser shot. And above it,
The Homing
Soul Mass is going to orbit around you, and then as you get close to things, they'll target automatically straight towards them.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, incredible for PvP.
This seems already more appealing than this up to
Yeah.
now, but I'm
Remember-
gonna trust when you say it's a great spell.
So it's kind of like the big shot Gwendolyn was shooting at you,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay. That looked good.
So it's kind of like that, as opposed to the smaller shots. It's more of a beam.
Magic weapon, we have that. Magic shield, we don't really want that. Soul arrow, we already have that. So yeah, it would just be soul spear and homing soul mass, I guess. I could get the homing soul mass, but the soul spear requires 36 intelligence. So maybe later I could get the soul spear if it comes to that.
I mean,
For now, I think I'll get the homing soul mass.
yeah, if you or if you saving up for spear is valid. It's gonna take a while, but it's cool. You also, in terms of 20k souls, there's also the Crest of Artorias that's gonna cost you 20k
True.
at some point. So I'll keep all of that in mind.
Who sold it again? It was
Andre,
okay.
the blacksmith. Through the
So now I guess that we're out of Anor Londo, we can go back and explore previous areas that I'm missing.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you like there's just lots of places you can go look and take things around. The door that you open with that crest can be backtracked.
you can
towards,
reach that from the back, but you can't exit through the door.
but you can't
if reach
open
the
it
other
once you
side.
exactly.
Yeah, you told me that.
And I just want to reiterate that to me, I think it's a pain in the ass when you don't have that door open. So
Okay.
to me, the 20k is worth it.
All
But
right.
you know,
So there's that side. Beyond the door, is it like still the basin?
yes.
Okay, so
it's
there's
just
the
another
basin.
area of the basin. Exactly.
There's the bone area that was like, "Fuck you, Reggie, get out of here!" Deep in the tomb of the giants. That was a bit much.
I sorry, I'm a bit distracted because I just need to verify something.
Yeah, what I would like to know is what I left behind when I went to Anor Londo, but
Okay.
figure it out.
Let me just. Yes. Okay. I just need to verify that. I think so. Yeah, I think we'll be okay here. I'm reading ahead because
That's cool.
there's you're going to be walking around Firelink and talking to people, and I just wanted to verify that talking to somebody is not going to be a problem for your choices in the future. But it seems like you're still going to be okay.
Okay.
As like even just talking. So, now you want to talk about areas and things to spend your souls on and whatnot.
Yeah, so I remember there's that thing behind the door where I need the crest.
Yes. Okay. So let me just say this: if you want to save up for Soul Spear, you're going to you have a window of opportunity right now. Logan might not always be here, right? So just you can get it while he's here, but he might not always be here,
Okay.
right? Okay, but in the meantime, you do have access.
So if I wanted... Oh, shit. Okay.
So that's not a bad thing. But at the same time, like, I think, you know what? Yeah, I'll just straight up tell you, like, once you start heading towards the Duke's Archives, I think that's when he starts moving again.
Okay.
Right?
All right, so that's in a bit.
Okay. You can buy the Artorias Crest, get in that door, and you're going to want to clear out the rest of the basin.
Yeah.
You also have the garden, right? Or the rest of the garden, rather, is where the crest is. Then you have the basin, which was the side path that you checked out for like 1 second down in the forest area.
Okay, so behind the door is still the garden.
Yeah, there's Darkroot Garden, Darkroot Basin, right?
Okay.
You
And
go.
the door with the crest leads to the garden. I thought, okay, when I asked, I thought it was the basin,
Excuse me. Sorry. They all loop back together.
Okay.
But expressly, once you open the door and walk in, you're still in the garden. And you have to go further in, and then it will connect to the basin further in.
Okay.
And the basin you walked into it for a second.
Yes.
Making that little sudden right.
Near the entrance that linked to New Londo?
It was near...
Or was it the one that led
that
to the
leads to
Valley
the
of
basin.
the Tread?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you are correct. There was a New Londo... not a New Londo. There was a an entranceway at the bottom of the tower where... Havel was.
Yes, and that leads to the basin on the other side.
That leads to another part of the basin.
Okay.
And there's the first part, the first time you walked into the basin, it was right when you walked past the first Titanite demon, under Andre. You're going into the little hallway in the forest, and then you just make a sudden right.
Okay.
And that was it.
Okay.
Okay. So, but I mean, regardless of where it is or whatever, you can figure that out after. But you have that area, you have the door and what's beyond it. You have the area in front of the Fair Lady, right? All the lava and shit.
Yeah.
You've got
with all the was it Taurus demons or something?
Whole lot of shit waiting for
you.
Big boys not happy. You know, they're chilling. And then there's the tree area at the bottom of Blight Town. You walked through 2 illusory walls.
Yeah.
And then you got to a bonfire at a tree-looking spot, and you didn't go further. Back where the slugs were.
Okay.
Think about the slugs.
Yes.
Think about the tree.
The tree that you were like, this is bullshit.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Put the sign down.
And I didn't go there.
That's a zone.
Yes.
Okay.
There's the ruins of New Londo.
There's New Londo where the ghosts are and the meth heads.
And there's the Valley of the Drakes.
In between Blight Town and Firelink.
So many
a
things.
New Londo, that is to say. There are many things. And there's the rest of the Tomb of the Giants as well. There's a lot. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say that, like, you reach Anor Londo and you begin the second half of the game. There's a lot of game left.
Yeah.
But, like, you've hit a threshold point, and the ability to warp now makes a lot of that easier, takes a lot of that weight off, so the zones themselves are going to make up for it.
Okay.
But you do get to enjoy, you know, a little bit of a victory lap through some of the areas you've already crushed and just dominate those parts, you know?
Okay.
There's other people here to talk to, by the way.
Yeah. Of course. Alright, let's just keep on exploring Firelink.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't go to the Dukes, Logan's gonna stay here, so I would hit maybe other areas. Potentially, I could spend the 20k souls and get the crest and get that done with the basin.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you one thing.
I still haven't been to New Londo Rune, and I wonder what that's about.
I'll tell you one thing. The golden fog gates are still in place.
Okay.
And you have not yet opened the way to them. Cool. Once you do, like, the game will show you that you've opened the way.
Okay.
Heading out, are you? I too will leave soon. Undead or no, I shan't stay here forever. You have great potential. Don't go and die over nothing.
I'll try, buddy.
Okay. So there's other NPCs and people around the area. One of which is in a pretty awkward place. But if you want to head up that stairs in the direction you were just walking.
I shielded the guy falling on me.
You sure did.
They're probably so weak compared to me.
The ambush doesn't even matter. Yeah. So, if you remember this little back area here I mentioned, some people who are learning for the first time, you can just drop right off instead of making a dangerous jump. And yeah, you just want to make it around these corners. Not where
that
you...
way.
Yeah, you want to go, yeah, exactly.
Don't fall. you're out of the Blighttown entrance.
Hey, Shimway.
Aye, Shemai. I didn't expect to meet anybody here. I suppose great minds think alike, eh?
He moved.
Straight up.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
So, ever since you once you clear out the depths and you move on to Blighttown, he comes back here. But you've been
It's been so wild.
You've been on a
so
straight
long ago.
path. He will sell you the master key, which is an item you can start with.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so you can just get it anyways from him, thankfully.
So I should buy that, probably.
You should. It's pretty handy.
Cool.
You've also got his armor set. Right? Remember the mixed
Yep.
match, Helm of the Wise, Vanquisher, Explorer, etc. But he also sells the armor of the Golem
Oh, shit.
guarding Sen's Fortress.
You picked it up or something?
Yeah.
Head of the Iron Golem, guardian of the ancient Sen's fortress, slayer of heroes who ventured forth to Orlando, but not this guy, still living. Without its core, it is a mere hunk of iron, and can be equipped as solid protective gear, but its immense weight hinders stamina recovery.
So here's another awesome heavy set if you feel like being a big boy. You can dress up like the Golem. And again, it's a fucking dragon tail, you know? But that's not all. Scroll down. The Ornstein set.
Crown of
The
Dark
Gwendolyn
Sun.
set.
Wow, he's a scavenger.
Dommel sells boss armor.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
That's pretty fucking boss.
The souls make boss weapons. He sells their armor. And if you
okay.
want to cosplay, you can steal the looks. You know?
Pretty good. And here we have the helm of the Dragon Slayer Ornstein, who guards the cathedral in the forsaken city of Orlando. Ornstein is believed to be the captain of the four knights. His golden lion helm is imbued with the power of lightning and should provide good protection against it.
Yeah, you can imagine him sneaking around in the corners behind you as you fight, walking by and just picking the pieces up off the ground and coming back to Firelink with each one.
The armor, the gauntlet, and the leggings.
Hey, guess what? Ornstein looks pretty fucking cool.
Can't hate. I like the helm.
Of course you do. Who doesn't? It's awesome.
Shit, okay.
Yep, and it's mid-sized. And then
Crown of the Dark Sun, Gwendolyn, protector of the forsaken city of Orlando. This crown of the gods demands faith immeasurable of its wearer, but it is imbued with dark moon power that enhances all magic. The image of the sun manifests Gwendolyn's deep adoration of the sun.
there you go. So, not of the sun himself, moon powered, but massive adoration for it. Thirdborn probably wishes he was the firstborn.
Yeah, would have done a good job, huh?
But unfortunately, that's not the way things worked out. Either way, faith-based, but still twists it in a magical
way, yeah.
intelligence-y kind of way, you know?
Moonlight robe. The power of the moon was strong in Gwendolyn, and thus he was raised as a daughter. His magic garb is silk thin, and hardly provides any physical defense.
There you go. So there's your little descriptor.
Yep. And the gloves, and the waistcloth.
No tentacle legs, however, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, that's cool. If you want to get everything that you're missing and you want to look like a boss.
Yep. There's good, and it's not cheap. You want that Ornstein set, you're going to spend a couple thousand on it.
15, 21, 27.
But now that we're in the realm of big money,
Yeah.
you can actually shop here.
More money, more problems. Then 40K for this one.
Yep. This dude is where your Rodeo Drive fucking fashion souls begin. Because you can actually start really mixing and matching with what he's got, you know? Yeah.
Alright, that's cool.
Check his stuff as well. So the crystal shield Spy Notes is, despite its really low durability, is one of the best mid shields in the game, and that makes perfect sense
Wait,
because
250 durability
so low by comparison to others.
to others. Okay.
But it's 160, 80, 80 on a mid-sized shield, which is comparable to Havel's numbers.
That's true.
So it ain't that bad compared to the sub 100 durability on the weapons,
Yeah.
right? The deal with the crystal shield, of course, is that it can't be repaired.
Ever.
No. So
You got one per game.
no, you can buy another one,
Oh shit. Okay.
but it's planned
Buy
obsolescence.
9. Yeah.
But it's a great shield with great resistance on everything. But you just
Even if I stop doing the firmware update on it.
you got to go buy it. That's it. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, so that's a great shield option if you felt like rocking that too.
Should be good. Should be good for now, right?
If you get lucky, you can pick one up. But yeah, you're holding on to your souls for dear life.
Yeah.
I get it. But he's here, and he has good things to sell you if you've got the money to spend on it.
Don't forget.
I'm afraid I...
Nothing new under the sun.
Well, that is a shame then. But no matter. No, not to worry.
And like I
Come
said,
back again. I'm always available.
once you
Not
start
every
buying
trade is
from him,
meant to be. There'll be more in store for us someday.
he'll probably have
sometime.
more to say to you.
Ah. Okay, you can chill with your buddy here. You're in good company.
So yeah, you can make your way back down.
Scary. Oh, yeah, it's a jump. Don't fail. Okay. We good. All right. I'm missing some people still.
Yeah, so you can definitely continue looking about Firelink.
Okay. What about Faith Boy? There's still Frump to talk to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
Nothing to say.
Nope, he's just kind of losing his mind.
Maybe you should pray more.
Well, she's up praying in the church. If you haven't forgotten.
Yes, that's true. Okay, I guess Front is here. So I gotta look for patches. So yeah, I was thinking about, there was something in the back here that I was thinking of, but I guess that's not it. Oh, there's nothing here. It's just a statue.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, I'm wondering which altar I saw.
There was one above Andre that I just pointed out, like that happened to be there. Maybe it was that one. But if you make a right before you walk back here, no, well, on like exactly where you were standing, then nothing. Never mind. Nope. Not yet.
Nobody here. Alright. Hello. I did the thing.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you.
He's happy.